the bat, I'm just going to say this was yesterday's trading, and I believe I ended up at $335 loss. So let's go over the trades that I made. All right, so we're looking at the 4-hour chart here. We're sitting at a support, but we are hovering quite a bit of distance above that channel line that I expect it to get down to. Interesting though, it is sitting at the blue SMA. And you can see there has been periods of time in the past. You can see when you can't see it, but it's off the screen, but it was down there. And down here, it also dropped down below that blue SMA. However, that was pre-election. And so now that the election is over and certainty is more prevalent about what the future is going to be, it has recovered quite a bit. So anyway, we did take a little downturn, so it's not surprising that it would stop at this point and maybe go up from this point, but there's a part of me that really thinks it could easily drop down to the bottom of that channel again too. The SMA, or excuse me, the MACD on the 4-hour chart is looking like it might be tipping up and going up though. So I'm going to weigh it with that. The 1-hour chart as well looks like it might be going up. So there's a fair amount of uncertainty here. When we look at the 15 and 30-minute charts, it looks like it's going up on one, down on the other. The main one is currently going down, but I ended up doing a short at this point here, and I did kind of miss the first leg of that, unfortunately. I did get into a short here, and I have my stops set, which I lowered as I probably should, and got filled at $125 on the first trade, so that was a good trade. Okay, the next trade looked like it was going to bounce, and I did a long, and I can see on the MACD it's slow and probably turning up. Got my my bracketed orders already in, and it went the wrong way. And let me go back one more time. I did lower that stop, as you can see. It was up here, and I lowered it down to there. I thought, ooh, not good, but this is probably the point where it will bounce. At this point, I don't want to get stopped out too soon. So I did that, got stopped out. Lost money on the second trade and immediately got into a short. So I switched positions. I could see that it was dropping. So kind of back to the idea that we're probably going to drop down to the bottom of that channel. And it has broken through the support of these two pink lines are showing the bottom that it made over here like 2 days ago. So being in a short, I don't think is a bad idea. And I was pretty confident of this trade, and I did not put the bracketed orders in. When it dropped way down, I then put in my exit orders, and I put it in down here on the Fibonacci line, which I had set up, which I think was pretty accurate, honestly. So you can see this as being maybe a little bit greedy here, but it did end up dropping down there, and I got out. And at the end of my fourth trade, I had made $300, and it wasn't even 9 o'clock yet. At this point, I should have stopped, and I thought about stopping, but when it goes that well, I often get into the mindset of like, wow, I could really do well on this day. I'm doing well, making good decisions, and so I could probably make this into a bigger day than that, which I've done in the past. I mean, it's not, I don't know. It's not 100% bad call, but it's definitely more of a riskier one. All right, so let's see how the trades go from here. Okay, so I made a short order, I think. I got into a short and put in a stop, and then it triggered at $50 profit. So it started to go up, and I got out immediately. So my fifth trade, I was being extremely cautious and made just a little bit more. So that was a good trade, I'd say. All right, and when it started to bounce and go up at this point, I got into a short, and I don't know that I see a whole lot of evidence for that. I don't think that was a very good idea. As a matter of fact, I can't remember. I didn't get a screenshot of it, but it looks like maybe I was in a short, like right around this area. I could see myself doing that, and then it went up from there. I had my bracketed orders in, which it looks like I'd canceled my stop, and then I went ahead and just got out as a limit order right here. So lost all my profits on the sixth trade. So that was a really bad trade. And I wish I had gotten the screenshot of that, because there might have been evidence that it was dropping. I don't know that I could have predicted this rise. So that might have just been an unfortunate sort of trade. So here you can see I'm getting ready to get into a short, and I've got my stop automatically put in here. So short position here, looks like it might be bouncing off that and dropping. Got a bracketed order, tight stop. It's all good. I think this is a good trade. The MACD looks like it's ready to drop. I think that's probably not bad. And this short did not go well, so I lost money on that trade as well. And at this point, I finally kind of wrapped my head around the fact that it's bouncing up and going up. I can see the MACDs now on the longer term chart. So 5 and 15, I should say, are looking like they're going up. So I decided at this point to get into a long. I could see it dropping down, to here perhaps, but that's not that much of a drop. So got into a long here, and here we go. It's dropping down, but it didn't get down too far. It's holding at that red SMA, which is right here. That's good. MACD on the short term does not look very good, but let me go back again. So 73. I think I lost. It looks like $20 on that one. Not sure exactly what happened there, if I made money or not. I did hit my limit, so let's see, I got in here at 81. Oh, okay. And then here I got out at 83. So, yes, I did make money on that one. I think this order was I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I did make money on that one. Okay, so that was a good trade. All right, and then I did a long, getting it up here, expecting it to go up. I got in too soon. I should have waited till it went down a little bit, and the MACD is really not looking good, but it's holding. That's good. It's exciting. At this point, I did a reverse order, so it had dropped down, and then I think I changed my mind again. So it started to go up, and I didn't think it was going to get up very far, so I reversed to get into a short, put my exit order in way down here, and we had two green candles here. So I'm in a short. All right, that's looking good. It went up first and then started to drop. It's at a support right here, which is pretty much where I got in. It's looking like it could drop. The shorter term MACDs are not looking good for a drop. This is looking good though. It did go all the way down to there. Let me go back one more. Okay, so that is the end of my 12th trade. I got out right there and was going to cancel that order. So I got out. That was good. It bounced back up and then made a little drop. So I did a short at this point, and I can kind of see the reason for that. I mean, we're looking like the MACD is turning over here and here. We can see the SMA is downtrending. We hit a support up here. There's lots of reasons to think it's probably dropping. So I don't think this is a bad call right here. And I've got my bracketed orders in. It did go up a little bit further. I raised my stop up above the Fibonacci line. Did drop back down. Looks like I'm making money. I lowered my stop to lock in the profits. And I think I got stopped out because this is the end of the 13th trade. I'm not real good about getting my screenshots here. I'm sorry. So I've whittled my losses now down to 187.50, but it's been 14 trades, so my commissions now are at 286. So, excuse me, no, my commissions are about $100. So I've lost 286 when you add those in there. Okay, so I'm in a short here, and it looks like it went up. I have my stop in. My limit order is set at break even. So I'm not hoping for a lot here, just to get back what I lost. And it did not go well. It went up, stopped me out. And now I'm at a $400 loss. And determined maybe there was more movement to go up here. It still has not broken through the Fibonacci line or the 20 SMA, but it is possible it could get up higher, I suppose. Got into a long here, And when it started to go up, I brought my stop up to try to lock in my profits and got stopped out. And now it seems to be dropping. So now I did a short. Don't see evidence for that here, but I do on the 5-minute chart. Kind of doing random back and forth trades right now, and it's not a good time to trade. I can see that, but I kept trading anyway. All right, so I'm in a short, went up, stopped me out, and looks like it kind of peaked out. Maybe it's dropping now. I still am in a oh, okay, nope, I didn't get stopped out. I held on to that trade and I canceled my stop orders. Now it looks like it's dropping, but it went up. And not good. Finally, it broke through all that, and I decided to just get out. It was not going well, so I just put an exit order in right there and got out. And now this is my entrance order to get into a short at this point, it looks like. Because now we've hit a resistance level up here, and I think it probably will drop. Okay, so it looks like I'm in a short. I've got my stop in, and it looks like it might be dropping. The MACD is super high, looking not too bad. Dropping down, lowered my stop to lock in profits. Awesome. Got out and made back some of the losses. This looks like it may have peaked out. It's short here. I got my stop and my limit order in, and looks like I got stopped out again. Okay, so now I decided, nope, it's still going up. So I got into a long, got my limit order up here where I'm hoping it will go all the way up there. My stop is in place way down there. And it looks like it might be trickling up, going up a little bit further, going up a little bit further. I raised my stop to lock in my profits and got out. And then going to do one more. So this is my 21st trade, and it's 11:20. So these trades are made in pretty quick succession. So I'm getting into a long. Now we've broken above the support. I could definitely see it getting up further, and that is awesome. Got into a long, and I had my exit order in up here, but I decided not to wait it out that long because I had made like $300 on that trade already. So I exited that order. Now I've gotten my losses down to 287 plus commissions. Oh, not quite. Okay, so we did one more long here, hoping to get it up to that point, and I did. All right, so now $175 loss plus all the commissions for 22 trades brought me to $335 loss. So that was the trading day. Not the best.